Hi everyone, it's Mr. T back again from Playa Chiquita Beach in Sosua. A very hot but beautiful day. I just want to jump in the waves there. Now in this episode we're going to talk to the business people to hear their vision of how this little beach town could be turned into a tourist mecca if everybody's kept happy and we retain the bars and the nightlife. Let's have a listen to the guests.
Yeah, everything seems to be in flux right here. There's been a lot of rumors, as you know, going on around town. I think the best case scenario could be down here is that they realize the gem that they have here. They have a beautiful little beach town next to two beautiful little beaches. And if you just maybe help the businesses along a little bit along the way, maybe extend some hours, because people come on vacation here, they don't want to go home at 12 o'clock at night or 1 o'clock in the morning. It's a vacation town. So I think if they kind of, realize that and help businesses, they will find that it's more of a targeted destination for vacationers.
But also, when you go on a vacation, if there's no nightlife, there's no nightclubs or bars, you'll probably be put off coming back to that town, even if you are staying in one of the fanciest hotels. That's not all you're after.
That's exactly right. People that come to a town like this, they don't want to go to the all-inclusive places, and that's where you have a disco in the hotel and you're on a beach location and you don't really leave that, and that's fine. But people that come here want to walk around town, take in the Dominican experience, and that also includes going to the nightclubs and the bars and sitting out on the street and watching it and taking the full Dominican experience in. So it certainly should be enhanced down here because they have a perfect spot for it.
Also, one thing I've noticed when I've been to like Surfers Paradise, Australia, Ibiza, Spain, the age bracket in beach towns is much higher. Where if you're just in, say, Chicago or Toronto, you go to a nightclub, the age is between, 18 and 40. Sure. You go to the beach towns and vacation spots, and it's right up to 75 years couples rocking around on the floor having a good time because they've escaped from their everyday rat race.
And if you also think about it, people have been typically, obviously, high season for us is when it's cold back in the Northern Americas and Europe and stuff. So people come here, they've been in their house all summer, all winter. They come down here for that great week to break loose and maybe do things they don't normally do. Sing karaoke, dance the bachata, learn things and experience the vacation that, the country can provide for them. So, it's a win-win, I think, when you have harmony between the business community here and you have, you're allowed to have the vacationers explore and enjoy what this area has to give.
Final thing, what do you hope will happen now? We're seeing the middle of Sosua being shut down, the nightlife there. So what do you hope will happen?
My hope is that they don't shut down foreign investors that have put a lot of hard-earned money into the town, have put faith into the town. I have always hoped that there'd be more opportunity here for Dominicans to make a living down here. So my hope is that they can expand upon what's going on here already, maybe add to the hours, maybe support new businesses. So my hope is that we can grow Sosua into a great vacation destination.
Thank you very much, Matt.
My pleasure. Thank you, my friend.
All the best. Take care. So the new area that's being cranked or built on, he doesn't have a permit yet, but he's got a lot of courage just to move forward and build that new nightclub district. How much do you know about that?
Well, that's been going on for a while as well, and that's also another what if. No one really knows. The reality is there is no real plan with City Hall or with the businesses. It's all kind of going on day by day, year by year. We're on year 8 right now. And there is no absolute plan. Continue coming. It's the same Sosua. I tell everybody a million times, Sosua is what you make it. Yes, things have moved, things have closed, things have changed, but it's still the same Sosua. It's still a nice little beach town.
Thanks for your comments.
Appreciate it, Mr. T.
Yes. One big risk taker, a Puerto Rican businessman, has purchased a piece of land in Playa Chiquita, and while waiting for his permit, he still proceeded to construct the beginning of what will hopefully become the new nightlife district of Sosua. What's the importance of having nightlife to any beach town, in your opinion?
Well, I've been here 12 years now. I have family here, and I've noticed in the last 12 years the nightlife really slowed down. When I first moved here, and up till about a couple of years ago, bars could stay open all night, same with other businesses. There was traffic everywhere, there was people everywhere, money being spent. The last few years, they've changed the hours. The business is getting a lot slower. I have customers, repeat customers that come back, and they can't believe how the town's changed at night. There's not much of a nightlife now. There's only one bar, one place open you can go to after 1 o'clock, and it's not for everyone. There should be more options. Loud bars, quiet bars, busy bars.
So when they crank this new area up, do you think that they're actually going to open up the hours so the economy can flourish again around the nightlife?
Yeah. I think the nightlife hours hopefully will change, at least in that district, which I don't mind. If they want to close the other bars downtown earlier, that's fine. But as long as there's bars, businesses open after 1 o'clock at night, I'll be quite happy with that. I don't believe most people come down here to be in their beds sleeping at 1 o'clock at night. A couple examples of towns that they didn't like the nightlife flourish. Boca Chica, Samana, that they put in hours that they've had to close 12 o'clock, I believe, and it's really destroyed the town. People don't go there anymore. Beach towns are there to have parties and to have fun, not for people to be locked up in their rooms. And that's something that's starting to change here. I've been told I have to keep my customers in their rooms after 1 o'clock, which I don't understand at all.
You're not their daddy.
Beach towns to be locked up in their rooms. They're beach towns for a reason.
I think it's very important the night time for the foreign people, because they come in for vacation. They want to go out in the night and have a fun, dancing. They like to learn how to dance merengue, bachata, all kind of Dominican music. But I think if they be inside the hotel for every time, that's no good thing for them, because they come in just to visit and look around and have a fun.
Some of the businesses I think are closing up and down Sosua, but there's been no effort to help relocate businesses to another area.
The word on the street is for apparently here in Sosua, for the past year and some change, the government, the officials here, they've been having meetings with the store owners about closing down discotheques and closing down bars. Be advised, first of all, let me tell you that I work here in Sosua. I'm part of the employment staffs that are here in Sosua. So this is where I used to work. Here at Platinum, I come here, I translate for a lot of people. This is one of the great bars in Sosua, one of the great spots of nightlife. So you got to understand that Sosua is nightlife. It's a great place to be. We're losing tourism. That's not what we want. We need tourism, more tourism here in Sosua, not closing down things.
Everyone, I'm with Ron, a new investor and expat here in Dominican Republic. Thanks for being on camera.
Hey, thank you, Mr. T.
Now, you've invested down here in Playa Chiquita. Why did you choose this area? Is there something happening that with the nightlife? Is that the motivation?
Well, I heard some time ago that all the nightlife district is heading to this area. You know, I heard a lot of speculation. Now it's actually happening. So I'm actually really happy that it's all coming down this way. And I see a lot of movement, I see a lot of construction in this area, and I see a lot of development.
And what are you building here?
I'm building 32 luxury condos, 2 pools. I have a pool in the front with a jacuzzi. I also have a pool on top of the building, on top of my 4th floor, overlooking the ocean.
What's it been like?
It's been quite a challenge, but at the same time, it's been a beautiful roller coaster ride.
Yeah, and when do you expect to have it all finished?
I should have it all finished by December 15th.
Wow.
You can go to all the bars and the clubs, which are within walking distance, or you can go back to your residence and just have, paradise and calmness.
Well, I wish you all the very best for that, and let's get Sosua cranking again, so it can be the town it deserves to be.
Thank you, Mr. T.
Cheers, Ron.
Thank you.
All right, folks, thanks for watching to this point, and I hope you enjoyed listening to the guests in the video. The main motivation I had for making this video was to get a point across that a beach town's heart is the nightlife. And just like with a body, you stop the heart, you die. We stop the nightlife, we kill Sosua. And that's the last thing we want to do. So help support the growth of the nightlife and Sosua. And we'll see you next time. Tick like, subscribe, refer it to your friends, and see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.